boy, I did not expect you to make it, Mel, but...
Yeah, I almost made it. I'm just gonna say
I was expecting you two to make it. If I wasn't rolling shit. That's alright.
I risked it for the biscuit. That's the only reason I got there as soon as
You risked it big time with some of those.
Yeah, no kidding.
My heart was hurting.
Alright, Aaron, you want to make another save?
Come on. Oh, Jesus.
Failed?
Got another 10.
Dun.
So Aaron at 2 and 2.
We joked about it, but we didn't mean it.
No!
We didn't mean it.
I want you to know I never
Everyone
about
gets
it.
back to the deck, and Mr. Plug is congratulating the two of you in the mornings. When you get assignments, you'll report to him for rigor tasks.
To Mr. Plug?
Yes, Plug.
Okay.
He kind of like looks at you, like twitching by his feet. He looks around, and he points out the lady who has the tricorner hat and had the holy symbol that you guys saw. It's like,
Cleric.
hey, Claire, give this one a little pick-me-up.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna let me die on the first day?
I could have cast
They went through a lot of effort to get crew on here.
Oops. I could have cast
Just sort of think to yourself,
I was wondering if that's what you wanted to do.
Nope. Oh, I tried.
just, oh man, I tried so hard to save you.
Damn it.
I can't
Only
celebrate
one
like that
who
again,
tried,
though.
but that big guy.
I need at least a short
Alright.
rest before my breath comes.
So, this cleric is maybe having an off day. It's a little hard without her holy symbol, but after 2 administrations of cure wounds, she manages to give you 7 hit points.
So I'm at +3.
Correct.
Hey, you're not
Did she
dying.
fucking roll like
Yeah,
a
it's
2
better than dying.
She rolled a 2 and a 1.
Hey, she doesn't have a voice symbol. It's hard.
She's like looking at you,
I'll
and
do
it's
that.
like sprawled and like broken, and it's like, you.
Healing.
It's the mustache. His mustache is just flopping around all over the place.
Yeah, it's still awake.
It's just always moving.
Aaron's still a weapon.
I was ready to start building a new character, to be honest.
Little did you know Aaron already had started building his next character.
I'd say I had a pretty good start.
Yeah, but I know you like this one. I know you want to hold on to him at least a little bit. You haven't gotten to do anything with him yet. Ready. So
That would really suck.
Fist and Dino are congratulated by Plug. Like I said, did you hear what I said about where you're
In
reporting?
the morning, we go to Plug for
Correct.
rig assignments.
Now, the other 3 of you, everyone can see as the other group of people who were down in the hold with you begin their own test. Cass was out the whole time, so she automatically fails, but she is just propped up there on the ground. He's looking at the rest of the 3 of you. Nobody mentioned this last night, but any of you cook, clean, fix, anything?
Give me a sec.
Okay, could like profession sailor with that. What exactly would
You
that
know
do?
your way around a ship. Anytime you make a check on the ship that is not cooking, you can add your proficiency bonus to it. So, like, literally any task you do, pretty much.
I am very familiar around a ship, so whatever you need me to do, I'll do my best, sir.
You report to Scourge in the morning.
Yes, sir.
We always need more swabs.
Fine with me.
What about the other 2 of you?
Me need the crow's nest because I have proficiency.
Give me a second.
What's up?
I'm glad I got this crow's nest because I'm good at spotting things in the water. I have proficiency. And
Pretty strong.
It's an admirable trait
for
for
a
a
swab.
swab.
10.
Oh, wow.
What about you, Squidman?
Good at gripping things. It'd be hard.
I can call.
Yeah, I have a strong grip.
To be honest, I'll start swabbing.
Got a 2-ton grip.
I'll start.
Nothing else I'm
swabbing.
really good at.
Wait,
Alright.
We got rigor. We have to report to Plugs.
So he's looking at you kind of disappointed.
Me?
And he looks down at your feet where the fat halfling is just kind of like unconscious and smells like booze. She looks like she knows her way around food. But she wakes up, tell her she's reporting to Fish Guts. She's the new cook's assistant.
You should have lied and said you were good at cooking.
fucking cram the giant bear into the into the cooking hole. You can sit there with a cleaver.
Like, try anything that's on fire and catch my fur in it.
Yeah, we get a bunch of.
Shed your fur into the food.
He just gets a killing suit as a hairnet.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, that's not
Cass
sanitary.
is out, so she cannot do that particular thing. Once she gets back, she will be the cook's assistant. By
I'm starting to think, Mel, this might
virtue
be
of just being fatter than anyone else.
Why? What happened?
We gotta climb up that every day.
Listen, we'll get beefy. It's a workout.
Like I said, it's different. It's just one check.
We'll get beef. I'll give you beefier.
Because you're not in a competition. You can take your time to get up there and do your job.
Cruz
So-
so, a lot out of me now.
What other
better
tryouts
than
do we
swabbing
have?
the
This
deck.
is Cole speaking.
This is Cole speaking.
Jay.
I almost died on the first
There we
day.
go.
Oh, jeez.
I climbed on top of a mast, shot lightning out of my mouth, and just started.
See if you actually would have died.
No,
Oh.
that.
Alright, so with tests over with, Plug and Scourge call for everyone to go back to work, which means that you guys get your first job assignments.
Alright.
Because you're starting later than everyone else, you do not get ship actions, so I'll explain those tomorrow. Today, you are just doing your job.
Okay.
So, who are my riggers?
Yo.
Mel and I.
Cool. Mel,
Yeah.
you are working in the upper rigging.
The upper rigging.
So, you're going to be climbing 50 feet up and then messing around with the rigging. So I need a DC 12 athletics check and a DC 10 sleight of hand.
Athletics? Can I do acrobatics?
Athletics.
Sure.
Okay.
She'll just do it upside down, but she'll do it.
yeah.
Climb up by her feet.
Yeah.
Glenn,
Yeah.
you are doing line work. So you are down on the deck. No, you are actually up in the rigging, hoisting and lowering sails. So I need a DC 12 athletics check.
Work ran out.
Oh no.
Wow, we have some good riggers, huh?
11.
Is that for sleight of hand?
That
or
was for the first one.
My luck ran
acrobatics?
out.
Acrobatics.
Okay, so it takes you a long time to get up there, but you
Okay.
do make it.
Nice.
Alright, first
so
one
what do we
was
have to
an
beat for sleight of hand?
10.
11?
Is that for athletics?
Yeah.
Okay, that fails.
I had to beat a 10?
Yes.
I'm
Okay, I
tired.
got a
I'm tired of
14.
that showboat.
I also need a con save from you, because this is a tough job. Like, you are just hoisting and lowering sails all day. Like, this is exhausting work.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Woof.
Oof, da.
Five.
That's
That's
Cool.
what I got.
Glenn, you may have
On my first
overexerted
one.
yourself.
One
You
left.
have one level of fatigue.
Ooh.
How do I
is
mark that on
a-
my sheet?
I'm going to put it on your token. I think it's what I did last time.
Okay, yeah. One level
So-
fatigue. Oh.
1 second.
No, just fatigue
I can
right
put you
now.
all guys
not
all
quite
in a line.
exhaustion.
So I actually need
I
to
don't know,
mark
he
you
just said
guys.
fatigue.
I think they're the same thing, but I
think
could
they're
be
the same
wrong.
thing.
1 moment. Fatigue is something new.
Oh, never mind.
Alright, it's unique to skulls and shackles.
So
God, my
Mel,
luck is gonna run out.
yeah.
Mel,
I know, same.
Mel and Glenn, you both get little net icons because you get to work in the rigging.
Hey.
Yay.
Yay.
So I'm going to stick you up here.
I'm like coughing up a lung right now.
But you're just really tired. Like you've overexerted yourself today. So
Good
the way
a long rest ought to fix that, right?
the way that fatigue works. I put everything on a note because there's a lot
I
going on.
hauled ass up that top of that mast. I'm
Your
tired.
fault, buddy.
Yeah.
That's
Shot
what you get for
lightning
trying your
out of
best.
my mouth.
again.
Glenn,
Yes.
fatigue is a half level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
So you have a -1 to dexterity and strength rolls
Okay.
until you take a long rest.
That's not bad.
Okay.
If you would gain, like, if you would fail the same save again, and you would gain fatigue, but you already have fatigue, then you gain a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
So it's like half state.
Alright, can I take one off strength and dex?
What's up? It's -1 to both.
-1 off both?
To the rolls of each, not your actual scores.
I figured. Yep. Okay. One off each. Got it.
Okay.
That's not good. My luck's
So you
starting to
two
fail.
are done for the day. Remind me that you have both failed your jobs when we get to that point.
Okay.
I don't know if
That's
I failed. I wouldn't say I failed.
Yeah.
Ass
Sleight of
is
hand.
beaten.
Just alternative
My swabs.
success.
going down the line, Cole,
Sir.
you are going to swab the decks today.
Yes, sir.
So I need a DC 10 athletics check and a constitution save.
Oh boy.
Me, right? It's a hard job. I don't know
All
why I
right,
was.
16 for
I'm
athletics
glad I was
Alright,
lower
you do
down.
your
I
job,
had to make
good.
your saves. That'd be.
and a 16 con save.
Yeah.
Nice.
I rolled a 5 on my first.
Where's it?
For
Cole,
acrobat.
you are a swab. You get the boot.
All right. Get the boot.
Squidward,
To be exact.
Yes.
It's very stinky. You have to wear
you are
gloves.
hauling rope and doing knots.
Why
So
not? I said swap the deck.
Tying, well, alright, there's swabs and there's riggers and there's like a list of jobs for each. It's just random every day.
Every
Your job
Oh.
today is tying and untying knots in the ship's ropes
beard gets.
and moving heavy coils of rope from one part of the ship to the other. So I need a DC 10 athletics check and a DC 10 constitution save.
Oh my gosh.
You guys got the shit jobs. Like, not every job has a con save, but you guys are getting all the ones that do.
Okay,
I didn't.
Alright, I need a constitution.
Riggers don't have as many.
I need a
There's one job.
constitution save.
There's
That's all I
there's
was
like
Just-
4 jobs.
just
Because I showed I was
Yeah.
beefy.
The
and like,
Constitution
he can
save.
do it.
Yeah,
Athletics
he
save.
can take it.
Athletics check, con save.
Guys,
Athletics.
I'm used to breaking backs and ripping out
8.
spines.
Not breaking your own back.
Do you have? Did we give you a professional sailor? No.
I think Cole's the only one that had
What?
it.
I'm born at sea.
I want to say it was you two that had it.
What?
Professional sailor.
I don't know anything about the seas.
Check your
Oh,
bio.
that is under the.
No, you don't,
passive
that's right.
wisdom
Yeah.
section.
Cole, I said, you told me
No,
the other
there's
day,
Cass.
only
it was
one
Cass.
person had
I think Cass does.
ship
Too, I want to say.
expertise.
I don't.
It's not me.
If you don't know
It's not
anything
me.
about it, you probably don't have it.
Yeah.
So in which case you fail.
Yeah. Still make con save.
No,
Beat
doesn't
people
matter.
up on a
If you
dive.
fail,
Doesn't matter.
if you fail,
That's
you work
working.
fatigue.
We kicked their asses when they came off the boat.
And
We
finally,
kicked that
Marco.
down.
Do I still have 3 HP?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably.
Me.
Same day.
Marco.
Food poisoning.
You are also swabbing the decks today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck
You
you.
pause.
So give me a DC 10 athletics check and a constitution save.
Okay. So 26 and 19.
Fuck you.
Okay, you are built for this job. Like, it is no problem. You are holding like a child-sized broom, it feels like, and you're just mopping this thing
You take
around.
10, string them together, and do
You have
that.
2 different ones that you're just like whoop, whoop, whoop.
He's put him onto his feet, so he's just shuffling around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
just
got the little
some
scrubbies
box.
on his
Yeah, there you
feet.
go.
Yeah.
He's gone down to
Yeah.
all fours.
No, just on all 4, and I'm just bear crawling
There you
all
go.
around the deck, and everyone's
Just
like.
you're just
staring.
using your fur to collect everything. You're just shimmying along the deck.
like giraffe.
Hey, Cass!
Like
I guess.
dogs, like.
We have a
Yeah,
bit to catch you up on.
wriggle
Oh,
around.
dogs like scooch
I have good
their
news and
butts.
bad
Yeah,
news.
that.
Yeah.
You lost,
Is there more?
along with me and Mark.
What is that?
I'm
Very
lost.
slow.
We
So we have good news and bad
lost.
news. You're on the ship, and you have a job.
Yeah, what's
You're
my
the
They
job?
got drugged hardcore.
You're the
Yeah.
cook.
You're the trust
You were
assistant.
food.
I'll
They
make
said it
some
was 'cause
good
you
bread.
Oh, that was pretty good.
So we had a rigging test
What is that?
where everyone had to climb to the
Downstairs,
crow's
he's gonna
nest.
pretend to be a good-
in a series of
good
rounds.
Christian boy.
Glenn and Mel were the ones who succeeded, so they get jobs as riggers. Marco and Cole failed. Aaron fell
It's alright. I
You
know.
felt.
and went negative, and then managed to stabilize himself, plus a little bit of healing. So he's at 3 HP right now, but he's fine. All 3 of these guys are swabs. These 2 are riggers.
I moved my income
You,
to
by
50
virtue
for
of
20.
having a bit of a paunch
I-
and being assumed to know your
5
way
and
around food, get to work as a cook's assistant.
Know my way around food? That's new
Know
to
your
me.
way
You
around
eat a
food.
lot of it.
know what
You
it's supposed to
sample
taste.
it.
You know what it's
Better
supposed to
speak for
taste
yourself.
like.
So we assumed you were just unconscious the whole time.
But when I got to the top of the mast, I
That can't do
was it
it.
lightning.
So
Yeah, I
Cass,
just grabbed
now that you've woken up,
Crowd.
you're going to be informed that you are working with the cook's mate today. So you're going to go down 1 level and meet him, and then do your job. We just went through everyone else's job, so we'll catch you up on that afterwards. But Marco, or rather Hammer,
I used
Jacques,
my luck.
and Squidward all get the boot for working as
The drug
swabs.
So trying to kick me.
Yo
We
ho.
just said you just
Yo.
belt, you just bottomed up
Hey, Mel, what's your
multiple,
name?
Dinner.
and you just kept
Dinner.
going.
Yeah.
But,
Danu.
thankfully,
Cass,
Danu.
do you have a different name for your character, or you want to stick with Cass for now?
Danu.
Until you figure out a different one.
I can't talk well.
Fair
I
enough.
don't know.
Do you
Sorry.
want to just leave Cass for now?
Aaron is
Just for
still
now,
My
yeah.
voice is like very grizzly.
You, where did I put that?
But it's
You are going to get this wavy symbol for bacon, and you'll work in
Oh,
1 floor down.
1 floor down. Oh, where'd I go? Damn it, I just found us. Damn it. Okay, I found me.
Cool. You are working in the galley, and as you get down there, you see a large human man wearing an apron that is just stained with all kinds of food and booze, with a tall, like, chef's hat on his head,
I can go for
and
some
is just
breads.
smoking.
I might just make it.
This place is a madhouse. Like, give me 1 second. I actually have descriptions of everyone on this ship. And this is a cool one.
Or have sometimes granola bars and oranges.
Oh.
There you go.
Did we meet
Granola
Harry
bar
and-
sandwich.
Oh man, we're too late, but
We
the
did.
rotisserie chicken.
You have 2 rules.
Yeah, you don't get to.
Cass, you don't know anything about this ship right now. Actually, you're just gonna go work, and we're gonna keep it that way. You can you're seeing your people around the ship right now. Some struggling more than others.
I hate
Marco
that.
seems to have taken to this ship. Like he loves his work right now. Everyone else is struggling. a
The
little
thing
bit.
about the Bears was actually they thrive on like law and order.
Yeah.
So
Yes, I love being told what I'm doing every day.
This
I'm
is
like,
great.
well, this isn't the worst thing. I used to be in a circus, you know.
Like, what do you want? Like, I just want to play.
Now you're in a new circus.
It's like a circus, except I have a chance of
The
making
whips
money.
haven't changed.
It's like a
So there was a
circus, except I
buy-in,
have a
you, like,
chance of
the
making money
buy-in.
now.
Yeah. You scooped your cup, you're like,
This is an upgrade still from the circus. Downgrade from like beating.
You just keep talking about the stall of pirates. Man, this sounds great compared to the last one.
Like definitely a downgrade from beating people up on the docks, but an upgrade from the circus.
And I was like, waiting. And you never did.
Hey, Cassidy, would you like to make a perception check?
I would love to.
Better than the circus, worse than beating people up on the docks.
Alright.
Perception.
I want to try these berry ones, but they've been really shit.
18.
I haven't rolled
Solid.
up a 10 with this yet.
This is a small, cramped room. It's not even a room, really. It's just kind of like open to the rest of it.
Oh, that,
Oh, Jesus.
Like it's just in one corner of the ship.
this one's lighter than.
There are 2 wooden work tables, a couple of wooden cupboards, and some small stoves just crammed in everywhere.
God.
Just about every cooking utensil you can imagine is here. Just crammed everywhere. Like, this place is nuts.
Is it clean?
Yeah.
No!
God damn it.
There is a frightening array of meat cleavers. Like, there are more meat cleavers than any other kind of utensil. Just thrown everywhere. Some of them are, like, sticking in the wall.
Woo! We got meat cleavers.
There are chickens and 3 goats just wandering freely around this room.
The
Oh my
only
gosh,
green ones have
what is
some
going
kind
on?
of Nordic
Uh,
zone on them.
these stoves are always on, yada yada, big
6.
2 giant barrels that smell vaguely like rum.
Woo!
Percent dies.
I mean, there's like food bursting out of everything. Like, the ham is just tucked in with the bread, and also like some stores of like sheep wool, like
Dear God, this place needs cleaned.
a little bit. But in the middle of all of this, you see a man who I need to fix real quick, like.
I did. I guess these are more prevalent than in ancient Nordic games. I guess they use more of these than.
Man who introduces himself as Ambrose Croup.
Hello. Croup. Oh, you remind me of the treasure planet. Go ahead.
And Croup
Kind of looks like he might just stab you and use you as the food gas.
Honestly, I have
is really, really drunk today. Like insensibly drunk today.
Perfect. I know how to talk. Sit down and drink more.
So, he's going to give a very sloppy introduction of himself, and basically, he's really excited to get an assistant, because the last one almost burned down the place.
No place.
Oh my God.
And he's really excited to see you here. So, your job for today
This is open anymore, except Wawa House and Pizza Hut and Ranch. Maybe Jimmy John's. I don't really want to spend money on food.
is to butcher one of the ship's pigs and cook it for dinner. Because Croup is drunk off his ass, you're gonna have to do everything.
Let's do this. What do I need to do?
I need a
What's your
DC
pig?
10 survival check.
A wahaha?
A DC 10 survival check to slaughter this animal.
I don't want it.
That was not right.
D10, right?
That's a
D20.
no. Use the D20.
D20?
You have to beat a 10.
Oh,
so
I
use
have
the
to
20.
beat that.
Yeah.
Well, shit, I didn't do that either.
Okay, so you make a complete mess of butchering this pig. Like, you grab one of the cleavers and just sit there, and over the course of like 8 whacks, finally get its head off.
It was like me in advanced biology trying to dissect a rat.
I don't know. We'll see.
Now you gotta cook it,
I might just.
Woo, let's cook it!
which is a DC 15 intelligence check.
Oh, intelligence.
Unless you're proficient with cooking utensils.
I don't think I am.
I don't think you are either.
Let's find
For the
out.
record, when Croup is sober, he does all of this for you.
Oh, thank baby Jesus,
I feel like
why
Croup
isn't
is
he
never
sober?
sober.
How often is he sober?
Never!
Alright, well, I rolled a D2 to figure out whether he was or not.
Shit. So I
Gives
have
you a pretty good idea.
I fucked that up too.
Okay, well, you just kind of like throw like a
Burnt
big
pig!
pot and just kind of like dump the head in there. And somewhere behind you, the rest of the body is just slowly bleeding out over the floor. So it doesn't go super great, I would say. You feel pretty proud of what you did.
Hey, you, I made food.
The crew might feel differently when you serve this tonight.
Beat their asses beaten.
There you go.
Except for me and Marco, actually.
But at some point, Croup is going to sober up just enough to
Yes.
invite you to come over, sit down for a second. You plop yourself on one of the chicken crates.
I'm just gonna stick.
He's sitting there, like, pulls out a cork out of a rum bottle and is still drinking more as he tells you this. He's like, listen, you're doing a good job. I like you.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I can admire someone who's enthusiastic about their work.
Woo!
Tosses into the
So I need you to listen to me.
Gosh.
Don't let anyone else hear what I'm about to tell you. The hull, it listens. The captain hears everything. It's, this whole ship right down at the core, it's poison. There's something about this place that changes a man. It makes him angry. Makes him cruel. It's a perfect fit for Harrigan and his ilk. You never meet a more nasty piece of work than him, except maybe his first mate. He's a vicious little sod. He'd sell his own mother if he could. Stay away from the officers. Stay out of sight. Do your job, don't complain. Don't start making friends. Don't give them a reason to think you have power. Otherwise, one day you'll turn in for the night and never wake up.
I like waking up.
They leave me alone only because they know I can't harm them. And because none of them know how to cook, other than me.
Yeah, it looks like you can cook.
You want my advice?
You should cook more.
He is not listening. He is just downing more as he goes, and he is becoming less and less coherent as he goes. But he gets out one last.
That's how drunk people work.
He gets out one last line that you can kind of understand. Get off this ship while you can.
Now?
Into the water.
He's out. He's going back in his corner.
Shit, I need to
Back to
go
cooking this pig. Didn't go well. So,
Beautiful.
Marco,
You're a fucking bear. You're fine.
did anyone other than Marco succeed? Marco and Cole, congratulations. Out of 6 people, you succeeded your jobs today. Everyone else,
Rip.
R.I.P.
it's who's been on a ship? Like from your background. You
I
spent
was-
time on a ship?
Born on a ship.
I am born at sea, so no.
I've heard stories.
I've never seen that
Cool.
mission before.
I beat people
Most
up on the docks.
ships, and particularly pirate ships, have something called the Bloody Hour,
Oh shit.
which is when the
No.
boatswain,
Whatever.
however you want to pronounce it,
Yeah.
is in charge of delivering punishments to the crew for failing any sort of job, like backtalk, things like that.
I can't take much more
So
punishment.
one at a time, you're going to be drug over to the main mast, put into the shackles that are conveniently hanging there, and whipped
I can't take much
a number of
punishment.
times. So,
Oof.
Let me
I
find
know.
my
Hi, Aaron.
points.
That's a big oof I gave to Mark. Let's get oof.
Where'd I put it?
We're gonna wash them.
I already used my lightning breath. Early celebration.
Y'all are gonna die from
Do
food
people
poisoning.
normally cheer or anything when this happens?
I mean, the ones that aren't getting whipped.
Okay, good to know.
Marco,
Try to blend in.
your friend.
I won't cheer for you or Aaron, but the other.
I'll cheer extra loud when you go get whipped.
God.
So,
You're a mean drunk.
At least you know what your girlfriend's into.
Oh my gosh.
Not sharing that ice cream, I see.
No. You want some?
Who
Will there be
shares
some later?
ice cream?
Yeah, no
The
kidding.
real question.
Yeah.
so
Ice cream is not
I was
terrible.
waiting for you to just
the
be
boat
like,
swain
no.
on this ship happens
I
to
knew it
be
was
Scourge,
coming.
who
I knew it was
really, really enjoys his
One of
work.
the worst.
Just
That's
Kind
great.
of am.
the biggest grin on his face when the bell goes and it's time for the bloody hour.
with me.
And he pulls out his lash. It is not lethal by any means. It is just meant to harm.
I already
Wait,
had
what is?
some.
It's a lash, not
Okay.
a cat of nine tails. Do you know the difference?
Yeah.
Does everyone know the difference
Cat
Yes,
nine tails
between
are
a lash
nasty.
and a cat of nine tails?
No.
Ninetales
Cool.
has 9.
Ooh,
Nine,
nice.
but yeah.
Lash is just like an Indiana Jones whip. Like
Yeah.
it'll hurt, but it won't kill you.
Thank you, hon.
The cat of nine tails
You
is
should
that,
give it
but
to
with
you.
more strands and like bits of like broken
Metal
glass
glass.
and like razor blades on the end.
Ah.
Thank goodness I have
Ugh.
skills.
He is using the
So,
lash.
one used on Heath.
Good, good.
So
How much damage am I gonna take?
we're just gonna go
Find out.
Thank you.
counter
I know you
clockwise,
wanted to eat it.
starting with Mel. Mel,
I
he's feeling good today. He's having a good day. Mel is out.
Mel, you got hit with a 13.
He's
I'm
doing
dead.
non-lethal damage.
Oh, thank God.
So Mel, you are definitely out, and you have taken 4 actual damage.
4. Oh, okay, you got
Yeah.
it.
So the way that non-lethal works
Oh, Mel has an 8.
is that it's the same health bar. I count
7.
up non-lethal, I count
8%.
down
How
your
do you
main
see
health.
that?
When the two equal, you're
I'm just
unconscious.
taking a guess based off of the health.
Does that make
bar.
sense?
Can you repeat that, Cole?
If you have 10 health and you get stabbed lethally for 2 damage, you now have 8 health.
Right.
If you get punched non-lethally for 2 damage, you still have 8 health. You've just taken 2 non-lethal. When those two numbers meet, then you're unconscious.
Oh, okay.
If you, because non-lethal does not count as lethal. So if you take, like, you get knocked unconscious, and then take non-lethal damage, then it'll start counting as lethal damage. Mel took entirely non-lethal damage, but so much that she went to 0, and then it started becoming lethal. So she loses 4 actual hit points.
Got it.
Man, it's a rough day for our fresh Mel.
It's been a rough day for all of you.
Yeah.
doing
Who's
okay.
next?
Cole, I think we're getting away.
Cassidy. The crew was not excited to see
Food poisoning?
No, we weren't.
mess
Big head
that you have created.
Cole's probably a vegan.
I'm still on the first floor.
You get something special, actually. We're gonna wait on you.
I'd say really good or really bad.
Yeah.
I'm drinking
Glenn,
excessively.
Yeah.
you feel really, really tired today. You've done a lot of work today. You take 12 damage.
Alright, I'm at 0 even.
No.
It's not.
I had-
You still have 13. If you take 1 more point of non-lethal, you're out.
Alright, so I'm holding on.
I really need more
My computer is about ready to die though, so
Probably need more mixer.
Okay.
Is it?
Do you want to plug in?
Yeah.
I don't
There's
have my plugin. This one has
I
a
usually drink
special
it with cherry.
Okay.
type. It's not a
Because it
typical.
sounds like
Okay. Do
It's,
you,
think like old Apple plugin with a bar thing.
Oh
You
yeah.
didn't bring a charger with
Okay.
you?
Forgot it.
Did
you
you?
can go back to the
USB-C.
No,
Run back, Glenn, and get it.
no, Marco, it is that.
Oh, you might put that.
I
Oh shit! I have one of those.
would go run
No,
back and grab it.
Go.
What?
I would go
Fine.
run back and grab it. You've got time.
Take my key card.
I
Take
need-
his keys.
Marco, did you
The
lock the
door's
room?
not locked.
Just kidding. Run.
Even if
Wait,
it is
still
locked,
our
you can
stuff.
call RA on duty.
That's true.
Make myself a king.